Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is BobLyn, aka PabLoon, and today we are back with another Bob Plays. I realized I was just in there. We should be in the port. And today we're going to be playing Regolo, Napoli, and Kremlin. Now, Kremlin I don't have on my main account, so we're going to have to go to NA. And hopefully we don't get a ton of bot games, so we don't have to play 12 games like we did the last one. We did get 166k in Yu Yang and got a bunch of players, but damn, 12 bot games in a row, that kind of sucks. This is where I'm at with the Kremlin grind. I am not very far with the Soyuz. I thought I had more XP, but it turned out I only have 10k, so this is what I've pumped in so far. I really don't enjoy the Soyuz. Didn't enjoy the line at all, to be honest, but I know the Kremlin is worth it, so I'm just gonna hang in there. Let's start up with the Regolo. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's gonna be in the title either way. Regolo, Napoli, Kremlin. Yeah, I did say that. Sorry, I just came home from school, so it's a little fuzzy. But anyways, the build for my Regolo is historical camo, of course. We gotta have that. Then we have the elite gun operator, and I mean, this is a DD supremacy boat. You can destroy any DD in this game with your sap and your rapid reload. So I would take this to boost the guns. The torpedoes are really good too. I mean, they go 10 kilometers and they have a very short reload, 51 seconds, and deal pretty good damage. Actually, they go 11 kilometers, wow. So, I'm fine with the torpedoes as they are. But anyways, I run the reload, and then I run steering and concealment. Some people will probably run propulsion, but you know this by now. I do tend to like steering gear in the second slot. We are running Paolo down di Revel, this Italian guy who is also very good on Paolo Emilio. But he fits especially well on this ship because you get Mist Wheel plus, Engine Overload, Sap plus, and this. I mean, this combination right here, if it also had Master Reloader plus, that would be crazy. But hey, this is the build. Copy it if you want. Yes, we are running Daredevil. I don't feel like I need a third rapid reload, but it probably would be better. But I'm not as good at this ship as other people are, so I need to have that dodging. So let's hop in a game, see what happens. Alright, so we're simply playing versus a triple Smolensk. Not even a division, guys. Just randomly having triple Smolensk on the enemy team and a Colombo. There are two Shimakazes, but this is gonna suck, man. Holy shit, this is gonna suck for us. I mean, if we gotten this in the Napoli game, I would have loved it, but we're gonna have, and it's encounter. I guess the best play here is to just flank. Flank like crazy. Maybe see if we can get one of the DDs, but the problem is, as soon as I open up against those DDs, the Smolensks are going to see us, and the high likelihood that we're going to face two Smolensks on our flank. Yeah. As you can see, I'm very excited to play versus a triple Smolensk division. Then again, we do have a Hindenburg and Henry, so they really have to watch out. I'm hoping my cruisers know how to blind fire, because that's going to be very, very important. We're going to scoot out a little bit here. Make it so we can actually kite away and turn, because we don't want to be caught in a full broadside turn when we get spotted. There's one Smolensk. You know what, I'm just gonna send these torps that way. Maybe somebody is thinking, hey, I'm gonna sit there and camp. But he's turning out. This way we'll also spot. I mean, if there's a shim out there, I will not spot it, but that's one DD in the middle. Ooh, Smolensk. I don't know, man. I mean, he's gonna stop right there, isn't he? He's looking like he's stopping. There's the other one. I told you guys. I'm gonna see if my torpedoes hit. And that was just a straight up. Oh, there's a DD behind me. There's the shimmer. Torp strike on him. Let's just start opening up. Turn our guns. Just get out of here, because yeah, we don't want to deal with the double Smolensk. I'll take care of this DD instead. He is in trouble now because, bro, he's not going to stand a chance against me. Yep, we just have to leave. Those Smolensk are going to be a pain in the ass, man. Oh, why? Why me? What is this matchmaking, by the way? Come on, Wargaming. I actually can't get away from them. They just have massive range. Such tiny guns. Yeah, this is This is rough, man. Another D behind me? Okay. I guess all we can do is chuck some torpedoes and farm these DDs. Red, if you're watching this, which I know you will, this is why I don't play Regolo. Every time I play Regolo, I get crap tier matchmaking. Like, there's... I just have bad memories playing this ship all the time. But we'll deal with it. We'll deal with these annoying ships. Okay, how does my Smolensk die to a black shimmer? I guess that can happen. Now we have to deal with this guy. Somehow we didn't kill that one. Okay. Okay, blue stacks. We're having some great deal of trouble right here. I'm gonna stay somewhat bow in because I don't want to die. Okay. Now we have to go because there's a Smolensk after us. Oh, there's two of them? Bro, come on. We gotta go. I need my heal. Now we just have to go undetected. That's all we can hope for. Whoa. This guy is a lucky shimmer, man. Come on. Die. Alright. Now we just have to run, bro. Well, my team is just... They all left. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. We need to defend the base, guys. We actually need to do something here. So, my team went on the lemming train. All the cruisers went on the lemming train, and... Yeah, this game was not gonna be easy from the beginning. Are we gonna get hits on that guy? Nope. What's the play here, Red? What do I do in this situation? What are my options to be fair? Like, what can I actually do? I guess we'll just die here. There's nothing I can really do. I have to try to defend this. And there's two of them. It's just a little bit difficult. Come on. All we can hope for is a little bit of glory. We got him. Oh well. This is gonna be the game because you guys asked for the, you know, the real games. And the fact of the matter is, the only time I will not pick a game if there's too many bots. And I guess this is a very realistic prospect of what your game can look like in this meta. Because holy shit, we see a lot of Smolensks nowadays. That was just kind of funny, to be fair. We got 3 kills. We did what we could in the, you know, situation we were in, and we were unfortunate that we had a bunch of cruisers who did not want to, you know, play the game, I guess. Maybe one could argue I picked the wrong flank. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's just an unlucky situation, to be fair. Let's hop out of this game and move on to Napoli. So guys, just know, if you request Regolo, I will get shit matchmaking. I will get an annoying game. How did we do? I think we got, yeah, wow. I mean, it is what it is. Kind of weird too, we didn't have any battleships. I guess we got a bot battleship. But anyways, triple Smolensk division versus full game of cruisers. What is that? Oh, wargaming matchmaking. You never cease to amaze. It just keeps going. We're gonna move on to Napoli now. I hope I'm you know, hopeful for this ship, because I tend to have good games in Napoli. Regolo is just a cursed ship for me. I swear to God. I know it's a good ship, but it's just cursed. For the Napoli though, we are running the special the special camo that gives you secondary battery auto firing range, which is nice. Also gives you main battery firing range. For the upgrade, you gotta go full into secondaries. This is a all in or nothing ship in my opinion, and that's the way I play it. So hopefully we're gonna get some action-packed gameplay here. We go for a little bit of a different build, but when I'm playing Napoli, I like to turn a lot. I utilize my smokes to get my torpedoes on both sides off. And I have to turn a lot to dodge, because you don't want to be taking unnecessary damage from battleships if you know you can try to avoid it. And Napoli turns decently okay for size. It's manageable. That is why I take main battery traverse instead of something like dispersion or reload. And some people even run this auxiliary armaments where you can get even more secondary firing range, which is also interesting. I know at least one person who does. I just prefer this. And then again, I take rudder because I like to turn, like I said. And concealment is just a must in my opinion. You could also go for speed mod. I've done that. That is mega funny. You can just go down a flank and DDs just start running, and all you have to do is pretty much dodge the torpedoes. But concealment is just a lot more flexible. For let's say, for example, you're playing with a triple Smolensk on the enemy team in Napoli, and you're running concealment, you can actually get really darn close to them and surprise them quite a lot. Use your smoke, get even closer, and you will probably die. But if you could take out 2 Smolensk for 1 Napoli, I say that's a worthwhile trade. So that's the build. Commander wise, we are just running a normal commander. Now on my press account I actually run Iachino, but since I do have Iachino and I do have Colombo, I actually run it on the Colombo, but I never play this, so I should probably swap it over. But anyways, this is what it looks like, and big things to take away from this. I actually take horizontal protection expert in this because Napoli is quite tanky, and it's nice to have a little bit more protection. You also, in my opinion, you shouldn't take Mistweaver. You want to have Adrenaline Rush for this ship because you get this is a benefit you gain. You get benefits from the whole, thing. You get all these. You have all the weaponry. So in my opinion, Adrenaline Rush is more worth it. Another thing is, if you have Mistweaver and it's a fuel smoke, the only benefit you gain from it is the cooldown time is shorter, which could be good when you have a very short lifespan. But I actually tend to like having that little extra time where I don't have a smoke, because that means I don't have a smoke anyways. I can go, go back, heal, flank, change, route of course, but then I don't use my smokes, in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. I actually have a smoke in the end game, which I find very useful. And the rest of the build here, you can pause, take a look if you want. I do take double heal. That's necessary. Daredevil wouldn't make sense on a ship like this. So, enough talking. Let us go find a game. Alright, here we are. So, there's only one bot in this game, and look at this. We got some BBs, we got a Nevsky, and no Smolensks. Woo! Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. No Smolensk on either team. So, I have nothing against Smolensk as a ship. Like, I also have it. I also enjoy playing it once in a while, but some ships just tend to suffer when there's a lot of Smolensks in the meta, because they do have the good range, the easy shell arcs. It's a very easy ship to play. Like, it's a noobs friendly HE spammer. There's the hard HE spammer, Colbert. Hard, it's not hard, but it's definitely considerably harder than Smolensk. And then there's Smolensk, my grandma can play it. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with Smolensk. It is a surface ship that's easy to punish. But when you're playing something like Regolo that has under 8 kilometers of range, it's just not as easy. So I'm hoping that the Smolensk meta is gonna stop soon, that they don't release it as often, because damn, it's been released quite a lot. Maybe we should see like Ragnar or Set 42 in the shop. Those are some ships that I think a lot of people spend money for. So we don't just see Smolensk and Slava all the time. That's pretty much what the meta is right now. What do you guys think about that? Wouldn't you want more variety in the shop? I mean, I know Slava and Smolensk are very good ships, so obviously people want them, but maybe not sell them all the time, so we get some other ships. That's just my personal opinion. Alright, so we got this Ibuki. You see the guns are already performing pretty well. I'm going to use my secondary overload here because... And we know this Ibuki has sent torpedoes, so I'm going to start turning in already. I don't want to die to his torps, because obviously when you see a Japanese cruiser broadsiding like that, yep, there they are. And I'm actually going to smoke up here because we see the Conqueror is closing in on us. There's another set of torpedoes. That's probably one of the Hollands. Yep, we know it's a Holland because we get radar. And you see my secondaries on the other side are going off too. This is Napoli Dream. There goes the Ibuki. Now we're going to start reversing so we can get our turn a little bit tighter. And we're just going to see if we can get our guns on target. There's the Holland, okay. This guy has not shot at us. I don't know what he's doing. But I'm not complaining for sure. We got a double citadel. Okay. Yeah, Napoli guns don't need anything. They're really good. And I think this guy might be toast, but let's help him a little bit. So Holland's gonna go take A, I believe. Maybe not. It's actually not dead. Alright, I'm gonna activate my secondary overload, so my secondaries will shoot at the Holland over there. Notice how they're shooting him. Probably have to turn in just a second, but I want to get my torpedoes, or not my torpedoes, my guns off and kill this guy. Alright, Holland is dead. Conqueror is dead. Very easy game. Let me see if we can go hunt this, well, it's not won yet at all. There's still a good amount of the enemy team left, but look at this, guys. It's the GK and something else. Okay, the GK is going to be a little bit difficult. It's probably, yeah, it's the Nevsky. Because our SAP does not really work against the GK. But it sure does work against this guy. So we're just gonna slowly creep up here. No reason to make ourselves known. This is why I run detection, guys. Now, with the thing about Smolensk, like, I'm not saying this thing does not have a better detection than the Smolensk with stealth build, but it's actually got decently good stealth. You will definitely get the drop on people. Let's see, can we actually reach that guy? I think, oh my god, we can. Oh, we are getting closer here. Let's see what this guy, he's turning. You can see my secondaries are also very close now. So this should be pretty devastating for this Nevsky here. I'm gonna save my overload for the curve first. I don't wanna not have the overload. Ah, I didn't get my rear turrets off. It's kind of unfortunate. Let's turn our guns. Yeah, run, Nevsky, run. Man, whoever says this thing is bad has no clue. This is such a powerful ship. Alright, we got both sides going. Here we go, I think he's done. Next customer up. Now we're gonna try to aim for his stern here. You can see we barely pen him, but on the stern we do. Our auto secondaries won't do much to him, but they help a little bit. Alright, we broke 100k, nice. I think he's done. Can we get that kill? I think the fire's gonna kill him. Nope, we got it, nice. GG. That's Napoli for you right there. We had a bad game in the Regolo, but then Napoli comes to pick it up, man. I love this shit. 4 kills. Pretty sure it was all players, and yeah. Very nice. GG. So let's see the score here. Goliath had a good game too. Well, nice. There was one bot in this game, the enemy Des Moines, but I don't think we dealt damage to him. Let's see what our SAP did. It's 11k. So it's not a lot, as you can see, out of the 100, but it definitely helps. And where this is very powerful is against Smolensk, Minotaur, all the DDs, of course. It completely shreds them. And if they want to survive, they have to run, because obviously the auto secondaries are going to be better if we're broadside facing each other, sailing like this, right? Or the same parallel course, right? But if they run away, you have your main guns, you have your your manual secondaries to just completely destroy them. And we also got those amazing torpedoes that I think I forgot to mention. These go very far. They go almost 10 kilometers. Same range as Yodo torpedoes, but they're not 610mm, of course. They're still very good, though. Now we're going to hop on to NA and hopefully not get too many bot games, because I think on NA right now it is 7:23 in the morning. So maybe we can get some people trying to get a game in before work. Hopefully, we'll see. I'll see you guys over there. Alright guys, so we're on NA, and here we have it, the beautiful Kremlin. Now, like I know I said I didn't like the line, because I really have not enjoyed it at all, but I have played this, and I do intend to run my Kuznetsov like we have here on my main account once I get it, because Kuznetsov on Kremlin is just crazy. Now I'm leveling up a normal commander because this guy's already maxed, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, I might as well just level up a new commander so we have more high level commanders, right? That's a good tip, guys. If you have a ship, let's say the same situation as me, you know you have Kuznetsov at max level on another ship, don't put your Kuznetsov on the Kremlin line you're going to grind, because then you're not going to get another free commander. You might as well just put a normal commander on while you grind that, get it to like level 8, 9, 10, and then once you have your Kremlin, you actually have a commander for the ship that Kuznetsov was occupying before. So for me in that case, that's Moskva. Or I think, no, it's actually Nevsky. I have my Kuznetsov on Nevsky, because that's pretty funny. And he is, or she is, going to get another commander from that Kremlin grind. I hope it wasn't too confusing. But what I'm trying to say is, make sure you actually level up commanders all the time. It's nice to have a lot. Alright, so, for the Kremlin. Now, some of you are going to laugh and say you shouldn't have that legendary mod, because... Well, let's talk about the camo and the elite bonus first. Camo is nice, of course. It gives you shell dispersion, which is pretty cool. And it looks awesome, if you ask me. I love the green tones that we have in here. Then we have the elite bonus. I took elite gun operator. Pretty standard. This is just not worth it. The guns are way more worth it, because the Kremlin guns, they actually do good damage. I hope they do. We'll see. And for the equipment, we're running dispersion, acceleration. And then we have the legendary mod. Armor structure modification. 15% bow and deck armor, and main battery survivability. This one is really nice. This means your guns don't get shot out as easily. But this one, bow and deck armor, especially the bow one, is mean. Because of how blitz mechanics work, and we don't actually have armor, what's it called, armor models in the game. So, you know how in the PC game you could see an x-ray of the ship? And it has different levels of armor. Terry actually made a video about this not too long ago about citadels, and I think in the thumbnail he kind of tried to illustrate how the armor system works. So by getting more armor on your bow, basically what happens is you're gonna let ships that typically had would overpen your bow, like let's say a Vermont or a high caliber cruiser, they might half pen or overpen your bow because it's it's not very very armored compared to the middle of the ship. They're gonna get full pens now, so you can easily get farmed on your bow, and that's why it's not a very good legendary module to take. Realistically, you'd rather take what's it called, rudder and double rudder and what's it called? Can't remember. This one, steering gear modification too, and just roll with it and save your free XP or gold. But I don't know, I like it. I kind of like the sound of having more bow and deck armor. So we're gonna roll with it. I haven't felt it was too bad. But anyways, the commander Kuznetsov, things to take a note. I'm not taking fire supremacy or marksman, even though you have some pretty good, what's it called, precise aimings. You have precise aiming 3. I want more healing because I want to be tanking. And these precise aiming 3s, you realistically can only get 1 salvo off. And I have 4 of them already. I don't need a 5th one, and the marksman skill is not going to help me as much. Other than that, you get bulletproof, which is just 5% flat out less damage, which is insane. Not OP, it's just good. This one is very nice too, the Sixth Sense, and then you get artillery maintenance. So, one of the old commanders, but still holds up to this day. Now let's see if we can actually get a real game. How many people? It's just me. It's just me in the queue, guys. This might be a long one. But let's see. I'm gonna cut it, of course. Oh my god. Guys, first game. First game, we get this matchmaking? Wow, there's a midway, but I can deal with that. So yeah, my throat's still pretty roughed up, as you can probably hear, but we're getting there. It's just the throat now. We're not sick anymore. Alright. Look at this beautiful long ship, man. It's just menacing. It is just menacing. So what are we up against here? I saw GK, Colombo, Ohio, Yodo, Takahashi. There's going to be a lot of HE spam this game. But luckily we have those improved damage controls. You have 4. I think that's it. You just have an extra one. So it's not really improved. You just have more of them, I guess. Which is nice. We have the skill that makes our damage controls better in the commander. But realistically it's not much. What do we got there? That's an Ohio, okay. I think we can deal with Ohio pretty good. Not too sure. It's the communist ship versus the capitalist ship. Let's see what happens. He's behind an island. Takahashi. Alright, let's see. Should we just see what happens to him? He got hit pretty hard by that Colombo too. And of course he moved. Oh well. Oh wait, that was a Venezia. That was not a Colombo. Yep, that's why there was so little damage. Okay, Ohio's just going places. We'll let him do that. Then I'll move down to this Smolensk in Minnesota here. Oh wait, now that is an easy target. Never mind, he's... Oh, he's sailing... Okay, he's sailing towards us. That's what I meant by easy target. That's a good thing. Let's see what he does here. Let's just keep watching our left here. That's the GK. As long as we stay completely bow onto him, we should be fine. Dispersion didn't like us there. And that must be the Yodo, so we're completely safe to just sit here until this gearing decides to pop out. Let's see where he gets hit. He's still sitting there, somehow. I'm gonna answer this this push here by the Yodo. We got 2 more bullpens. And then I see this gearing coming here. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, gearing. Oh, he shot his torpedoes. Never mind. Never mind. Let's get the Yodo instead. Oh, he's going for the... Okay, he's going for the Minnesota. Sad boy. Not getting that damage I'm hoping for, but we're not really hitting our shells either. Yeah, see, we can't actually get that extra shot in with the precise aiming 3. I don't want to push too much, but I want to get clear of this middle section here so gearing can't just pump us with torpedoes. And then we're just gonna farm the GK because it's realistically just free damage. Still, oh, there's also the Takahashi. I didn't realize he was this close. Oh, let's just hope for the best. How about that? Alright, Mr. GK. Let us tussle, man. I don't think you can get close enough. I still have a Minnesota. Oh, he's pretty dead though. We know the Yodo's out here, so he's behind him. So we know he's gonna be shooting torpedoes, so I'm gonna turn away. I see Takahashi there as well. Oh, this could be a slow game, guys. Gun's not doing too hot. I would like some citadels, but I think that you just gotta ask and then you get citadels, pretty much. That's pretty much how it works, I've noticed. We also have that Ohio on the other flank. They're just pushing in. What is my luck? I'm gonna try to use... Oh, of course Yodo pops up now. We could have used... Shouldn't have shot so, you know, central on his ship. I should have just aimed a little bit on his guns, maybe. Because he is tanky. Alright, Yodo, I got you in my sights, bro. Never mind, you're turning. Torpedoes. Let's just focus on the GK, let Yodo come closer. It's not a bad idea, actually. Still got Takahashi behind us. Man, my DDs could go up and... Oh, they're spotted. Okay. Alright, Yodo. You are a little bit too broadside here. I think we need to do something about that. Gearing 2. See, that's a citadel. Hey, what up? Let's help the CV here with some AA. Kremlin actually has pretty good AA. It's not insane, but it's there. Oh, he died. Okay. Okay. We're gonna YOLO this guy. We are running away from the cruisers chasing us. Cruiser and the DD. Maybe we get some nice damage. Nope. Half pence. Still got Venezia though. This could be done. It could be done. Venezia just gotta take out the gearing. Oh, we got Takahashi there too, bro. There's so many potential torpedoes. Alright, we know Gearing doesn't have any now. I can't shoot at Gearing, unfortunately. Oh, I just have to keep going. Keep going, keep believing. Keep going, keep believing, bro. That's what we do. Venezia, you just gotta... Yes, just take out that Gearing, bro. I believe in you. I'll have to try. I just have to try. Oh, no, he's... Oh, it's just us now. Okay, bro. We're going in. You and me. I'm gonna use my damage control now because... Why not? We're dead anyways. Wow, flank just got... I'm actually surprised how well that worked for them. It shouldn't have worked so well, but... Oh well. We could have done more, I think. 101k. I look how tanky we are. It is pretty tanky. I mean, he's not shooting my bow, I'm pretty sure, so... okay. Not undead, ungodly. It does die, but... It is ungodly. It's not godlike. It doesn't survive anything. But oh well. Still a pretty good game, I would say. But we didn't win. We had 2 losses this Bob plays. That's just how it goes. Can't win them all. But we did try our best. We did try our best. That's what matters. I mean, I'm not even surprised at DD that got 5k. And how? I mean, look at their team. They got a lot of damage, but still, they should have lost that one. That flank shouldn't have happened. But I guess I could have done better. I don't see what I could have done better though, because we were just defending the base. Anyways, all right, guys, that was this round of Bob plays, and like I said, I know you guys, some of you guys think that when I say I go for a lot of games, and that's because I want to get the best game. Reality is I'm trying to avoid bots, and we didn't get bots in this game. We lost. We did what we could, and that is what the aim of Bob plays is. The aim is not to show bot games, because nobody likes that. It's not interesting. If you like playing bots, then this is probably not the channel for you. Because I don't enjoy play versus bots, and I will do my best to avoid them for this series. But showing what the actual games look like, you know, we lose, find a triple Smolensk, we get flanked. That was a good flank by the enemy team. That happens, and that is part of the series. So I hope you enjoyed this, and nothing left to say then. I hope you guys have a great day. My name has been BobLyn, aka PabLoon, and I am signing out.